Peace. This is a meat potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is baneful magic ever justified? Absolutely. And I want people to get this out of their system that baneful magic will come with consequences. No, it will not. And people struggle with that due to religious programming and also social indoctrination. If it is justified, not only will a demon help you, but an angel will help you as well. I'm going to want to say this to everyone that looks at this video. The reason that some of your rituals may fail is because you're not a visionary and you don't give careful forethought to what you want. So what this does, as a consequence, it confuses the subconscious mind. For any ritual to succeed, it has to go through the conscious mind to the subconscious, and then the subconscious will make it play out on the physical or earthly plane. But a lot of people are, for lack of a better word, you're wishy-washy. I want to do it, but what if there's, going to be some pushback from the universe? They're not going to push back. Stop thinking like that. That is a defeatist mindset. So your ritual is going to fail before it even gets off the ground. I want to say this. There is a demon from the Ars Goetia that you can use. That is Agares. Now, Agares can help you with a lot of forms of magic, but listen up, viewer. One thing that he can do, he can strip the person of their veneer. Like they act one way in public and they're a whole fraud, but privately they're another way. So Agares will strip them of that and expose them to the family or the community. And he's a very effective demon to use, especially against child touchers, against people who you work with who take credit for your designs or your work. You do the bulk or the heavy lifting, the grunt work, but the supervisor or the assistant manager or manager takes credit for it. So Agares would be very good to work with if you're doing that. And Agares, you can get you a green candle, use his sigil, and you can make offerings such as plants or flowers. Incense as well, such as sandalwood. You can use that. People just feel like they're just holding everything inside, like they don't want to do this or they don't want to do that. And can I use an angel? I'm not comfortable with using demons. As I said earlier, you can use an angel. And I know that shocks people, but you can. You absolutely can use them, and you should use them. The thing is this. Back to people in the veneer. And this is something that goes on in the occult community. And I'm not going to name names. I'm a gentleman. I don't do that. You have occultists who make it hard for the good ones because you have certain occultists that are grooming young people. And some of them for their own selfish sexual purposes. So baneful magic is justified and you should learn to use it. You should. And it'll be to your detriment if you don't. It ain't all about being all gooey inside to the point where some of us, starting with me, will want to go into a diabetic coma because you're so sugary. No. I live by this rule. You did it, you get it. That's how I am. All right? So learn baneful magic. And especially, keep this in mind. Any ritual will come true mentally, but for more bang for your buck, you can do it during the full moon or when the moon is waning, because the waning moon gets rid of things like bad habits, toxic people, fake people, frenemies. Yeah, and there's a lot of frenemies there. People that play like they like you, but want to put or sow the seeds of your own demise. So you better get out that program. It's justified, and if it's justified, please do it with extreme prejudice. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.